So you can pick any number you like from number 1 until number 9. Which number you choose?
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. And your question is, would you look up to a person that have plastic surgery in terms of beauty pageant? I repeat, would you look up to a person that have plastic surgery in terms of beauty pageant?
Thank you for the question. For me, yes, I would, because when it comes to beauty, it's just defined by stereotype. And being on stage right here, we have makeup on, we have clothes on, and everything else. So when it comes to actual beauty, I think I see more of the inner beauty, what they stand for, what is their principles, and what do they share to the outside world, to the society. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Miss Destiny.
6.
6. All right. Alright, and your question is, why do you think that people have such a negative image of pageantry, even though it has proven in the increase of a country's economic income? I repeat, why do you think that people have such a negative image of pageantry, even though it has proven in the increase of a country's economic income?
Thank you for the question. Very good evening to all ladies and gentlemen. Salam Sejahtera Malaysia. So the reason why I think is that I think it's the society perception and the society perception itself. Because beauty pageant, I realized that after I entering myself, this is my first beauty pageant. It's not being exposed widely. It's not being explained properly to the society. Hence, society thinks that beauty pageant is all about just the outer beauty, but it's actually more than that. It's also about your inner beauty and outer beauty, and how do you manage all your emotions and all the challenges throughout your pageant. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Miss Amanda.
I choose number 9.
Number 9, all right. And your question is, can social media bring people together or causing separation among pageantry society in this era? I repeat, can social media bring people together or causing separation among pageantry society in this era?
Person to act like the person that spreading all the positivity through social media, because from the social media there you can be connected with the people that you have never known, and when you know them you can help each other. Because if you use social media to spread the negativity, you will make the world become so worse. So I'm standing here today because I believe me myself, if it's not me, the one that spread the positivity through the social media, and if not now, especially in this pandemic situation, then when should we spread all the positivity? That's all my answer. Thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Nur Syahimi. Test, mic 1, 2. Alright, so Juliana, pick the number from 2 to 5. This mic 1, 2. Okay, I repeat again. Pick the number from 2 to 5.
Number 5.
Test. Okay. I repeat again, Juliana. Pick a number from 2 to 5 and 7 to 8. Okay, you still want to pick number 5. Okay. Can you give an applause to Miss Juliana? Alright, and your question is, if you could give your younger self one piece of an advice that would change your entire life journey, what would that be? I repeat, if you could give your younger self one piece of an advice that would change your entire life journey, what would that be?
Thank you for the question, Ms. Brenda. Good evening, everyone. One piece of advice I would love to give my younger self is that you're always an underdog and never worry. Whatever happens for a reason. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Juliana. Alright, Tanisha, pick your number 2 to number 4 and 7 to 8. Number 3, okay. And your question is, what will be the first thing you do after the pageant to further prove you are the suitable candidate for the pageant industry? I repeat, what will be the first thing you do after the pageant to further prove you are suitable candidate for the pageant industry?
What I will do once I'm done with this pageant is that I'll form a foundation and create awareness for the teenagers, women, and also the girls who is having problems with their self in any sexual harassment awareness. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Miss Tanisha. Adik dah cakap, sekarang kakak. Okay, Hafizah, pick your number 2, 4, 7, 8. 2. And your question is, what is your biggest fear in your country that you believe can destroy a society? I repeat, what is your biggest fear in your country that you believe can destroy a society?
Whatever actions taken by the team and in their family members itself. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Hafizah. Alright, Sylvie, pick your number 4, 7, and 8. Number 4. And your question is, what do you think is the biggest problem facing our young people today that is causing the rise of poverty in the country? I repeat, what do you think is the biggest problem facing our young people today that is causing the rise of poverty in the country?
That we young people starting to chase that something far away, like from the media, from the like higher level people. They started to chase like those things that wasn't supposed to be chased, such as fashion, some luxuries. Yes, you can chase over it. It's your dream, but chase it within your limit. You can be luxury, you can be at the highest of you by just having what you have within your limit. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Sylvie Lord. Alright, you only have two numbers, 7 and 8. 8. Okay. So your question is, do you think technology is hurting personal relationship to a point where communication is not important but images is? I repeat, do you think technology is hurting personal relationship to a point where communication is not important but images is?
Thank you so much for the question. I think no, because technology is used to create our good news, good ideas and everything. Not to blame ourselves, not into the technology too much. We should know how we are using the technology by the limited. If our limit, we should know which part we are going. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, Miss Narbini, you cannot pick a number, so I will immediately ask you a question. Okay? Are you ready? And your question is, what would you say to someone that says pageantry is for men that acts like women and likes men, and it is to sexualize a certain person? I repeat, what would you say to someone that says pageantry is for men that acts like women and likes male, and it is to sexualize a certain person?
Thank you so much for the question. First of all, I would like to address that pageantry is for everybody, regardless of gender, men and women. We have Mr. Planet for men. We have Miss Petite. We have Miss Universe for women. And I don't think that it should be limited to men joining pageants, being feminine. And I don't think that it should be something that is sexualized. Miss Universe is known throughout the world. Hack the universe. Why are we sexualizing such an event? We are just showing that we are capable of bringing awareness. We are helping people. We are grooming ourselves in terms of physical appearance, in terms of our mental strength, and it is something that we should shout about and not something that we should sexualize or look down upon. Thank you for your question.
Alright, thank you to Miss